Cultivating creativity, that's what the Artist Outreach does. We are a consortium of teaching artists that help individuals find inspiration in every area of their lives, helping them to become more creative in everything that they do. We have 3 program tracks that help a variety of individuals. The majority of our programs are performed in schools under our Streamliners program catalog. Inspired Living and Healing in Motion help empower at-risk youth and adults by using their imagination to help build ideas and their confidence.
Innovation comes from the mind, from the human. It doesn't come from a smartphone. And our program is all designed to take the sciences and the mathematics that kids are learning and fueling it with creativity and creative exercise through art. So the art can be music, it can be dance, it can be poetry, photography. We are trying to introduce several different ways that the students can approach art forms, and then also utilize them to come up with more innovation, more right-brain thinking, so that they can come up with new ideas as they approach their careers. Somebody came up with that smartphone at one point and said, you know, it would be great to have a computer held in my hand. Now, going from that dream to actually making it happen was another story. That's where the information comes into play. Okay, so how does this help you in the business world? Well, first of all, we're trying to build a business partnership from the elementary school all the way through. There's an initiative called the 21st Century Skills Initiative, and one of the things that they believe and adhere to is that this is the age of creativity. This is the age of innovation. You know, we had farming, we had industrial age, we had the information age. Well, this is the age of innovation. So much will happen during the 21st century. And what we try to develop is getting students at a young age to learn how to use their creativity with the information that they're getting provided from the schools. Develop that into middle school, into high school, into college, past college, into their careers. Remember, if you own a business, this is going to be your future workforce. We want to be able to start thinking more expansively. We think expansively, we come up with newer ideas. We then are able to compete more on a global scale. And once again, that's your workforce.
So how do we approach this? We take everyday math problems and turn them into music. See, there's an incredible association between music and math, in that they're both based on numbers. Once students understand this, then they're able to start creating with us. And so we take the math concepts that they're learning from their teacher with their lesson plans and start to create songs right then and there. The lyricist may come in at a later time and create lyrics. The very song you're listening to was created by the math problems from the teacher and the answers from the students. See, one of the most difficult things to maintain, especially as we get older, is to stay pliable, stay creative, imaginative. And so we use playful techniques that help the student continue to stay the child that they are. We create projects using all of the 5 senses so that every student can grasp the concept of creativity. Our educational partners include Starpoint School, a laboratory school on the campus of TCU for those who learn differently. It also includes Dallas ISD, Fort Worth ISD, Austin, and other school districts located around the state. With the help from your dollars, we are able to offer these programs to several schools that normally would not receive this type of education. Inspired Living is a program developed for our advocacy partners. We act as a support agency for other advocacies and nonprofits, empowering at-risk youth through the use of improvisation and imagination, helping them to build confidence. Quite often, these young people have seen a lot of life in their short years. As a result, they become quite protective. The great thing about art and self-expression is that it helps us to become vulnerable and more open to ideas, therefore becoming more creative and confident along the way. In fact, many of our practicing artists like to use this as an opportunity to mentor middle-aged and high school students who may be struggling and are in at-risk situation, whether it be stemmed from domestic violence or substance abuse. And so they're given this opportunity to learn that creativity and self-expression gives them a leg up. Finally, Healing in Motion is a program that is designed for the adults of a variety of different advocacy centers. And we approach this through culinary, grooming, and yoga. We take your dollars very seriously. We make a strong effort to keep our administrative costs down. Therefore, we can add more funding dollars towards the actual programs, helping more people in need. Please help us as we help them.